Elon Musk told me he's the greatest. I would say, you got to say, in terms of computer, I would say he's probably about as good as you get.
Where is the George Soros of the right? Where do we find the who will never give up on the great promise of America? And in walks Elon Musk. So God bless you, Elon.
And you know what I'm going to let Elon do? Unless you people disagree, I'm going to get Elon, and he's great at this. He's going to be our cost cutter. I think he can save trillions, right? He wants to do it so badly. I don't think I can get him full time because he's a little bit busy sending rockets up and all the things he does. But he's so much into that. He said the waste in this country is crazy, and we're going to get Elon Musk to be our cost cutter. He's going to do it for zero. He doesn't want anything.
What would your role for Elon be? Elon Musk.
So Elon has a lot of roles he could take because he's a very exceptional guy. But he has a thing. He feels there's such waste, fraud, and abuse in our budgets. And he's right. And he's a great cost cutter. And he'll cut costs without anybody even knowing it. Nobody's going to know it. Nobody's going to feel it. He will cut costs, and he feels he can save $2 trillion. If he does that, our budget is more than balanced. Buddy, the other night, see Elon and me. Right? It's great. That was one of the most successful shows ever done. I mean, that was a lot of people like him. I think they like me too, come to think of it. But he's great, and he gave us his full endorsement. He's a great guy, but he basically, he's a guy doesn't need this stuff. What he wants to do is see our country be great again, and he understands. And it's very hard for him to endorse the opposing party. It's not easy. It's very hard. But, he really cares about our country, and he knows the opposing party has really destroyed our country and will destroy our country and permanently destroy our country, and he can't watch that. But we had a great chat for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours being grilled by Elon, and we had a good time, actually. We're talking about something we love, our country. Much easier when you love something, right?
Elon Musk has been following Donald Trump around the country like some lost puppy, and at this point it seems like he might be verging on being too weird even for MAGA. But at least as of right now, Donald Trump seems to be doing very little to stop him from just choosing people to run departments almost entirely at his own discretion.
Mar-a-Lago has basically been brimming for the last 2 days, I'm told, with two kinds of people. Those angling for a job and those who are trying to influence Trump into hiring their picks. But one person has loomed over all of that. His name is Elon Musk. Multiple sources tell me tonight that Musk has been seen at Mar-a-Lago nearly every single day since Donald Trump won, dining with him on the patio at times. Today, they were seen on the golf course together. Musk has been in the room when world leaders have called Trump. And tonight we've learned he's also weighing in on staffing decisions, making clear his preference for certain roles even.
We have a man who has a seriously high IQ. I'm a person that believes in high IQs, and his is about as high as they get. He launched a rocket 3 weeks ago, and then he went to Pennsylvania to campaign because he considered this more important than launching rockets that cost billions of dollars. Elon Musk. Elon. What a job. What a job he does. And he happens to be a really good guy. He likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place. And you know what? I like having him here, too. He's good. He's done a fantastic job. Really an incredible mind, and he's an unbelievable entrepreneur, sort of everything. I'm asking him, what do you do best? And we were not able to figure it out, but it's a lot of things.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
So as we look forward to this new Trump administration, who among those who've been around him, from Elon Musk to RFK to Vivek Ramaswamy, do you hope has a position in the next administration?
I'll let you start off with that one.
Well, I'll start with this. Those are new people.
Those are brand new people.
Yep.
And you know what? Let's see, RFK, Vivek, they both tried to beat him in the presidential race this year. So I'm glad that they're supporting President Trump. I want them on the team for their strengths, but I also don't think that we put them in charge of everything. I think it's important to realize who stood with President Trump from the beginning, never backed down, never stabbed him in the back, never tried to beat him, and there's those of us that have been very loyal.
I mean, it's like all of the Batman villains taking over Gotham City. You know, the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, they're all just moving in to City Hall. You know, you pick an interesting case because it's not just that he's a multi-billion-dollar government contractor who just spent hundreds of millions of dollars to get his pet candidate elected, but he's also apparently been talking about taking a job running an efficiency commission. Well, if you take a job with the government and you sell your private holdings, you don't have to pay a capital gains tax at that moment. And it was occurring to me last night that he could save hundreds of millions or perhaps billions of dollars in capital gains taxes by taking a job, which I'm sure he will say he's forswearing the salary for, which is the big Donald Trump trick. He says, oh, I didn't even take my salary. I'm just getting paid by China, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, in effect, by having all of the millions of dollars flow through the Trump Hotel and the golf courses.
Donald Trump is treating picking his cabinet like he's booking a WWE show or choosing contestants for a new season on The Apprentice. And why wouldn't he? Those are the only worlds he truly knows. As an example, Fox host Pete Hegseth might be one of the dumbest men on the planet. And now he's Donald Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense.
Who's going to win this battle of the lumberjacks? That's coming up next. I'm putting my money on Clayton.
It might be funny if it wasn't so dangerous. And I want you to pause for just 1 second to consider a guy like Pete Hegseth, who is both incredibly dumb and also wholly unqualified for the position. What sort of promises must he have made to Donald Trump to get an incredibly important position like head of the US military? Let that stew in your brain for a few. But it's clear that laws, ethics, and norms are going to be pushed to their absolute breaking point in a second Donald Trump term. Elon Musk and his fellow tech billionaires had a massively oversized influence on the 2024 election, and the crypto industry stands to see huge returns on its investments. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?